You know, it's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands, and you know, no one's there for you, and it's just like, you know, when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, you know, he's tough, he's strong, but you know, it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. You know, nobody see that.
Yeah.
Nobody see that.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, you live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Cory Hardrict know that his kids and his family was everything to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm stronger than I thought I was.
Yes.
I'm really stronger. And that by the grace of God, it's like, I'm here and I'm still going.
So that's the clip. You know, I don't know if all of y'all know what this is about, but just to give you a bit of heads up, it's like, I think it was a year or two ago, Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict got divorced, and you know, Tia started living her best life, and Cory had to like step back, you know, and pretty much watch the whole thing unfold, really. So it's crazy because like it's kind of coming full circle, right? At least one of the circles, because you know, life is just infinite. There's gonna be many circles, repercussions for what happened between them. But this is the first time that he's actually spoken on it. He hasn't really said much about it. So here he's embraced the fact that, you know, he went through his own struggle through the whole process of the divorce, right? And a lot of people might not know, but Tia has always been, you know, more successful than Cory. So he kind of lived in her shadow, right? And you know, when they first started dating, it was back when Tia was on the show Sister Sister, and she met Cory. You know, I think they were acting together or something like that, and he was taking the bus home and she gave him a ride, and ever since then they kind of became an item, right? So he's always had to be like more supportive of her fame and her success and her career and decision making and stuff like that, which is really not the best position for a man to really be in, you know, dynamic wise, in a relationship with a woman, right? But nevertheless, they persevered and they got married and they produced some beautiful children, you know. And you know, to his surprise, she wasn't happy. You know, it always comes back to money with a lot of these women, you know, and the flame, as she puts it, kind of went out and stuff like that. She thought she could do better. But this is the thing, you know, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, because at the end of the day, we all got a SMV, and SMV means two different things between men and women. As Tia Mowry has lived to learn that it's a lot harder for her to actually find another Cory Hardrict, let alone a better Cory Hardrict, someone that's gonna commit to her and her children and her life and lifestyle and all the things that she has progressed her life into. It's hard to find a man that's gonna step into that with you, especially after a failed marriage, right? Failed family. You know, that doesn't look good on a resume as a woman. It doesn't look good on a resume as a man either, but it kind of plays out a little bit differently it kind of gives a man experience, which men tend to learn through experience. When it comes to relationships, we all learn through experience, right? But men have to go through certain adversities in life to be able to make wiser decisions as men. So yeah, Cory's here, and you know, he's talking about how he cried, you know, and found it hard to sleep at night, and he found out he was a lot stronger than he knew or he thought he was. And that's the thing, is experience has helped him through these adversities that he's going through to recognize that he is a man, and no one's gonna come and pat a man's back and say, hey sis, you know, you got this. So at the end of the day, it's like, when you're a man, this game of life it's a one-on-one, it's 1v1, and you really got to be better than the man in the mirror. You know, Bruce Lee, when he used to train, and a lot of boxers, they train in the mirror. You know, they gotta like punch and block before the punch lands, and so it's like this game of life, you're always working on being better than yourself. And that's the difference between a man and a woman, though. Whereas a woman, she has to maintain, you know, her purity. She has to maintain her ability to remain feminine and make feminine choices and be submissive, and you know, a lot of those type of things, right? So, you know, shout out to Cory for getting through this, you know, being there for his children. You know, he loves his children, you know, as most men do. Not all men know how to do that, but most men do love their children, and I think most women love their children as well. Problem is, people make grave mistakes, you know. So I don't know, that's all I really got to say about this one. I thought it was interesting to see Cory speak on it, because it's been a while since he's since the actual breakup that, you know, he hadn't addressed it. So it's good to see that he's moving on, that he is he hasn't taken a sour note to this whole situation. And not once. I think that he's remained strong and kept his composure and supportive of Tia Mowry and her decisions. That's what it seems like to me, you know, because she's flip-flopped and gone back and forth with a lot of stuff. And I think at one point it seemed like they might be getting back together. I don't know if they are or if they're not. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I'll do an update on that in the next video. I don't know. But thank you all for watching. I don't usually come on camera, but I figured, you know, I may as well start showing my face, because people say a lot of things, trying to say like, you know, I need to hide my face, or I need to like act like I'm somebody else or whatnot, or, you know, people say the way I talk and all this crap. So hey, look, here I am. But yeah, do me a favor, click that like, drop me a comment, let me know what you think about this one, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.